Hello and welcome. Today is day 17, or actually, like probably day 29 of me documenting my journey of building an AI and automation agency. You're live on YouTube. I'm doing next Rise Maker School, so that's where the day 17 is. Technically, should be on day 17 or whatever. But yeah, I've actually jumped ahead a few days. I wanted to get cold email up and running, so I'm going to talk to you about cold email and the results I've gotten, which are pretty good. I launched a couple campaigns this last weekend. So on pretty much on Saturday and Sunday, actually just Sunday, I think I was building out these campaigns, and I was building out the sequences and writing the copy. Not actually writing the copy. I was just importing this existing copy for each email sequence, for each offer. And yeah, this took probably like 3 hours. It does take a fair amount of time. So yeah, I think it's been pretty good. It's been a pretty good run so far. If we look at the email accounts here, today I've sent 30 of 30 for 9 mailboxes. So we can just do 30 times 9, 270 mails a day. And each mailbox is pretty much capped to 30 emails a day. It's recommended you just stay around 30 because you don't want to be suspicious and have Google actually look at you and think, why are you sending out 50 mails a day? It's quite excessive. So 30, I think, is quite a good limit. But if you wanted to scale it up to like 1,000, you would need 30 mailboxes, right? So that's just basic maths. And the outcome's been pretty good. If I go to status here and interested, I've gotten 4 replies and 5 replies, and I've got 1 meeting booked. So it's not bad for day. For day 2, right? So this is obviously all going to be blurred. But this guy, he was keen to join, so I sent to the mail, my Calendly link, and was pretty happy with it. So I had to jump up to the more paid version of Instantly, and one thing that you might find if I go to Slack, I don't know why I'm doing. I've actually got it on desktop here. I feel like such a noob doing that, but I've actually got Slack going to give me notifications, because Instantly, even though they have a mobile app, it doesn't necessarily send you notifications. So I can automate this as much as you want, like as basically Instantly gives you a little webhook where you could say, hey, you've got a new mail. You can choose the event type. So you go to replies, all mails. You got a lot of different options in terms of webhooks. And then you can basically plug it into make.com. You could summarize the email, get the person's website that they're from, what the email's from, summarize it so you can have all prepped. It's all prepped, and then you put that into Slack. So it'll be like, hey, John messaged you. His company is abc.com, and what they do is just short summary. So stuff like that. I mean, I don't really care to do that right now, but that's basically what you possibly could do. Anyways, transitioning over to looking at the finances a little bit. I've upgraded my spreadsheet briefly. So you can see I'm splitting it by month. And today's month, recurring wise, is 9,000 Rand, which is quite expensive. It's quite a good amount of cash and spending right now. So, I mean, I could probably cut this off just once off. Maker School is about 3,130. I don't know if I can zoom in here a little bit. Can I zoom in for you a little bit? There we go. I don't know how good that is, but Maker School is probably the more expensive one. Appify, I can probably cancel that. I don't need to run so many operations I don't need to run Appify that often. It's basically you get $39 of credit, and you can use whatever scraper you want. and use up your $39. I don't really need to. I can probably cancel that and start it again when I need it again. And then Lead Magic as well. I can make this a once-off. But the probably most expensive one that's going to have to be recurring is the mailboxes here. Where it's instantly as well. So they just billed me for $6.69 for now, but the hyper growth is like $98, so they'll probably be, I don't know, like $1,700 as well. Lead Magic I'll make just once off, and Appify once off, but yeah, I could probably bring this down to like 6,000 Rand each month, 5,000 or 6,000 Rand, which is still very expensive. I mean, it's not great. Especially I'm not breaking even in any way. I'm still waiting. But yeah, that's basically where I hope that clients will come from cold email. I mean, that's the whole point, right? You invest all this infrastructure and costs for cold email, and then you don't have any clients. It's kind of like, what's the point? But I hope to get a client. My offers are pretty simple, I think. Like PPC agencies, I think I've got a good feeling about them. The two offers that I'm running right now are PPC offer 1 and offer 5. So that's offer 1 is basically a LinkedIn lead magnet follow-up system. So if someone, on LinkedIn, damn, I'm not showing my screen. Let me just go back through that again. So the campaigns I'm running is the PPC agencies. I should just call this Facebook ads agencies. I mean, I don't get the PPC thing really, but offer 1 and offer 5. So those are going. A lead magnet follow-up system. What that basically is, if I just zoom in here, let me use my trackpad rather. What this basically is that you see on LinkedIn quite often that people will post, they'll make a post and they'll say, hey, check out this thing this lead magnet that I've created, have a little Loom video or like a demo of it, and it looks really great. And the call to action is comment on this post, connect with me, and like the comment, like the post or whatever. So you have to remember to go and message all those people and actually fulfill and send what you promised, right? Because everyone's commenting on your post, people are connecting with you, and sometimes obviously you're not going to remember that. So ultimately what this system does is it'll watch comments on a particular post. I mean, you can design this with Google Sheets. You drop your post into Google Sheets, make.com. Every hour we'll scan through that sheets, look through everyone, and then basically just message them. Not that hard of a system to build. One guy was interested about this, and then proposal number 5 is an ad spinner. So it's basically, I think I've actually explained these offers, but that's basically if you have an ad. Let me go to here quick. So if you have this kind of ad, this is a friend of mine. We tested 50 collagen masks. This one came out top. I actually want to show you what this looks like. Ad, open new tab. So I was playing around with this one, and yeah, that's me. Destination, attempt number 1. There we go. So destination. This is the outcome. For some reason, it's cropping. I don't know why it's cropping, but if we look here, if I gave it this one, right, and it's coming out with this, it's pretty good, eh? Like, it's pretty decent in terms of the ability to. So that's another one. So these are all public knowledge, right? I'm not going to get in trouble for showing you these images. You can go look at Facebook's, yeah, sorry, I think that's the better one there. You can go look at Facebook's ad library. But yeah, that's basically this ad creative right here. Well, see how similar it is. Can't seem to. Let me just shrink that a little bit for you. And it's very similar. It's very good. I would think it's it just crops it for some reason. I don't know why it crops it off at the top here, but it creates variations for you. It spins these ads. And I think if I just figure out the cropping thing, PPC agencies would love to buy this. So I've got so many variations here, right? So that looks like Brian Johnson, I think. So this is that one. This is the original. Right, you can see that there. And this one looks it's not that good. But let's look through the spinned ones, right? So it's pretty good. Like, if it's just changing the color, but it's really like, it's getting there, right? It's more of so I've done more runs. Like, this is a bit of a scary one, but yeah, you can see the comparison. But it allows you to be creative. Like, if you wanted to, and this is more of like that Notion, Notion.so. This is like their creators. I don't think that's a good one, really. That one's a bit scary. But yeah, that's a really glowy one. I don't know why that one. So we've got a few of them. It was quite expensive. Okay, here's a really great one. I think this one looks probably better than the actual original ad, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, I think that looks really good. Yeah, I think this looks way better than this ad. So, Pure Beauty Journal, we tried 50 serums. This one shined brightest, right? This one came on top. AI came up with the copy. I didn't tell it to come up with that copy. But, yeah, the woman is more attractive here even. Superior results, Reader's Choice winner. They're pretty similar. This is the original that actually runs, and this is the outcome. I think this looks great, to be honest, and it didn't crop, so that's a bonus. I just need to figure out fix the cropping, but yeah. That one's a bit hectic. But I want to show you another one. So that one's not bad. That's more of like I like that one. That's pretty good. Purple one. So it costs $6 to run this, by the way. All these images that it spun out. Okay, so here's the original. This is the original, yeah, and this is what the system came out with. I think this looks pretty good, to be honest. I don't know. Could probably make this pink. The actual packaging is pink and stuff, but this keeps going, yeah. So glow, I don't think that one's too good. The lady's not as wrinkly and stuff. But yeah, I didn't even give it a prompt, and this is the type of stuff it's pumping out. That one looks also great. I want to find the one that actually came out really erased the years. This was my favorite, actually. This was my favorite. So this is the original again. This is the favorite. This one came out super well, and I was really, really chuffed with this one. It looks like she's a prisoner. She got into prison or something, but I'm really happy with this outcome. So I think, yeah, this is my ad spinner, just FYI. I think this would be great to sell to people who run ads and they do that kind of thing. So these are just more, that one's not such a great one, but yeah. Anyways, so that is the whole thing here. So we've got a lot of photos. Yeah, that one's also not bad. Black and white one. Anyways, so that's the system. It's not anything fancy. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm keen to sell, right? I would love to sell that, and that's this one, yeah. So I don't know, did I get any bites from that one? I think, no replies, which is a bit weird. Maybe I should work on the copy, because I don't know. I think this offer, the ad spin is the I'm really passionate about that one. I don't understand why people wouldn't like that one. It's really good. It probably adds the most value out of all of these. And then anyways, I had another offer here for real estate. Offer one. I had no idea how to fulfill this. I mean, I just copied an offer from Nick's video. Watch me sell an AI automation in 10 hours or something. So it's this video here. Watch me sell and start. I just copied his same offer, which is probably not a good thing to do, right? I don't know how to do any of that stuff, but yeah, I switched that one off. I switched one off for real estate, and then the other two are running. I've got one reply from each of those. So I think the campaign is going pretty good for only 91 emails sent. 2 replies is not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad as well. Yeah, so that is it. Quick update on my other client here. Yeah, this one. So this is the system that's still running. I've been hating my life building out the framer site for him. I really don't enjoy this. Excuse this video. It's just an example of Linus Tech Tips, the first one I took. But this is pretty much, yeah, this is just one of the things. These are actual, if I go there, you know, it looks like a corn website, but yeah, it's coming along. I probably need one more evening on this. I worked at the math. It's not hard. Like $600. I've probably put in 10 hours. So $60. 60 USD is 1,000 Rand an hour. It's not bad. $60 may not sound great, but 1,000 Rand an hour is not bad. Maybe a bit more than 10 hours I've put in, maybe 12. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I've given you a very comprehensive, in-depth explanation to what's been going on. I haven't been doing more Upwork stuff because I've gotten one job and another lead has come in. And really, I just want to get the email stuff going. That's kind of my focus. The Upwork stuff, sure, I mean, it's great, but it usually doesn't pay well unless you can negotiate. But what people offer is not really always that great. Or they do pay well, like $5,000 fixed price, but you have to bid and you have to compete with so many other people. Even though you do bid and you have a loom and stuff, sure, it's just a ridiculous amount of work. It takes so much effort, like on your part, to fulfill. Versus if I have a system here, I can productize it, like that ad spinner. I'm pretty sure if I build it robustly, I can install that, set it up into an agency's business within like 2 hours, and then 2 hours worth of work, you've got, I don't know, like a $2,000 system. So that's the kind of the point of the leverage I'm looking for, and I really want to get good at the email stuff. So that's currently where I'm putting like most of my eggs, is the email stuff. But anyways, that is today. It is 11:45. I'm pretty tired, and yeah, another day. It's been, I think this journey's been since May I started, 23 May, somewhere around there. It's been almost over a month now. I've learned a lot about AI. I've learned a lot about automation. I've fairly confidently say I've probably learned Make.com in its entirety. And I do take that with a grain of salt. It is very basic. I mean, once you get the hang of this thing, what's the hardest thing is like the iterators and the aggregators, to be honest. I understand, I'm a software engineer. I understand for loops and while loops and iteration and generators and all that kind of stuff, right? All those more advanced things. But in Make.com, an iterator and an array aggregator is just really like ridiculously. It took forever for me to click. But anyways, yeah, kind of understand. Don't really know what this stuff is. Never used it. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, I think The automation stuff, make.com, N8N, I've gotten a good grasp of in the last month, which is really great because I think it might take other people way longer to get a grasp of it, like the AI agent stuff. If my eventual goal is to start not just selling like systems, but actually partnering with businesses and then offering strategic advice, building out like lovable dashboards with multiple N8N workflows and like maybe some Node.js or Python APIs deployed on like Render or something like that. That's kind of my ultimate goal, because then over a period of time, as I've heard people do this, you can extract like way thousands more, but you can't obviously do that up front. You need to build trust and you have to build a relationship. So yeah, that's my ultimate goal. And then obviously offload that to employees, right? That's the whole point of the agency, like to be successful. Agency is really just selling time. Instead of you doing the work as like an employee for a company, you just find multiple employers and you offload that work to someone else, and it's a really great system for leverage. I don't know if I butchered that. Maybe it's not even completely true, but that's how I see it. I think it's a great opportunity and I want to take it. So yeah, this week has been a lot better of a week, but sleep wise not doing super great. But that's me for today. It's a long video. Check you tomorrow.